Welcome to the Ralph E. Johnson Jr. YouTube channel. We are at the Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore to celebrate Fleet Week. This is when we will have the opportunity to see the Coast Guard and the military ships up close and personal. These are the great battleships and ships that protect us 365 days of the year. We will also have the opportunity to intermingle with the sailors who not only defend us here in Maryland, but all throughout the world. Also, we will have a spectacular display of aircraft flying over the Inner Harbor, showing us that military might of America. So come on and join the Ralph E. Johnson Jr. YouTube channel as we celebrate Fleet Week in Charm City. This is the Taney ship. It is the last ship from the Battle of Pearl Harbor, 1941. We are on our way on board to give you all a clear view of how it looks. This is the front of the ship. Wow. Just imagine, this was in Hawaii, Pearl Harbor, fighting to defend us. Many brave men and women served on this great ship. Well, it's kind of tight down here. I guess this is why I didn't go into the Navy. I went into the Army because it's too tight. But I'm so proud of our Navy for doing the great job that they did and the great job they are doing to protect us all over the world. I really appreciate you all. So this must be the mess hall. Wow, real tight down in here. And just imagine they were eating over the Pacific Ocean, pretty much all over. But you know, when you think of Pearl Harbor, you think about the Pacific Ocean. Chief Petty Officer Mess, I guess mess hall. That's what we called it in the Army, mess hall. So I guess mess hall is universal. This is my best room, the cafeteria. This is probably where I'll probably be getting in trouble all the time if I was a Navy officer. Thank you for serving, sir. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate you all visiting.
All right, thank you.
Take care. Enjoy your ship.
All right. So this is the area where they got their equipment just in case it was a fire on board. I really appreciate these guys because I couldn't have done it. It's too tight down here for me, especially being on the Pacific Ocean. Ooh. Wow, this is where the sailors slept. Wow. Looks like something on television. Ooh. This is the engine room, where of course, where the power that runs the ship. This looks like the bathroom. In the Army, we called it the latrine. Wow, I'm pretty sure in the Navy, they probably call it something else, but universally known as the bathroom or restroom. Look like somebody's office in here. Probably the top brass, where they looked at the radar and the sonar and all of that technical stuff. Old school. Here we go, going up these steps. Ooh. 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 There we go. Wow. Have to be in shape. Wow, I made it up here to the upper deck. And you all that know me know that I am scared of heights, but I had to come up here because I wanted to show you all how it looks. I guess this is the area, the lookout area of the ship, Taney. And this is the area where I guess they steer the ship. Wow. Okay, let's go around. Keep in mind, you know I'm scared of height. But I want to show you all. So I'm kind of creeping a little bit. And I hope it's no crazy part on the other side. But here we go. All right, I see people. All right, here we go. Very beautiful view up here, as you can see. All right, going around. All right, look like we have a tour here. Woo! Woo! Ship Taney, thank you for your service. We really up here. Woo! This is the back of the Taney, last surviving battleship of Pearl Harbor. And the tour is now ending. Wonderful tour. I really appreciate all the men and women who fought and sacrificed their lives on this ship for the liberties that we have here in America. This is the historic lightship Chesapeake. This is the front of the lightship. As you can see, a beautiful view of the inner harbor. The skyscrapers, of course. World Trade Center. Wow, beautiful. Woo! Here we go.
To ensure your safety,
Woo.
please turn and face all ladders.
Steep down. Oh, we gotta turn.
Go down ladders
I have to turn the other way. I'm going the front way. I'm always doing things backwards. My bad. Okay. So what room is this right here for?
Yeah, so this is the boardroom. This is where officers would have eaten, slept, hung out, had meetings, anything you can really think of, this is where they did it.
Oh wow, the top brass.
Yeah, pretty much. Everyone just below our captain, but not as low as crew members. This is their room only.
Could you give me a quick bio about the lightship? What it's
Yeah.
about?
So our lightship is basically a floating lighthouse on the water. We were stationed wherever you couldn't make a normal lighthouse. So anywhere too rocky or too deep, this is where we were stationed. This one specifically was stationed right at the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay for most of its time. Just to let ships know that they were entering the Chesapeake Bay. But we were also stationed in Delaware and Virginia, and we were also stationed in Sandwich, Massachusetts
Oh,
during
wow.
World War II. And we were just sort of a ship to let people know, or to make sure only friendly ships were entering our waters.
Wow.
And so we did end up having 2 guns on top deck, just for that use, but we didn't end up really needing them, thankfully.
So when did it come into service and go out of service?
Yeah, so we were built in 1930, but we didn't actually make it to the Chesapeake until 1940.
Sleeping quarters. Okay, this is where they steer the ship, I'm pretty sure. Look like a steering wheel to me. Okay, this is the U.S. Army Corps survey vessel Catlet. Plays a very vital role in the channel of the inner harbor, and we're going on board to find out more about it.
Okay, so this is the survey vessel Catlin, the primary survey vessel for the Army Corps of Engineers Baltimore District.
Oh wow.
We got her in August of 2017. She's a 61.5-foot foil-assisted catamaran. She's 26.5 feet wide. She draws 3.5 foot of water. We're really wide.
Right.
We have jet drive, so we don't have traditional propellers on the boat. That means we're very maneuverable. And with our two 1,000 horsepower twin-turbo MAN diesel engines, we're very fast. So we have a top speed of about 43 miles an hour and a cruising speed of about 30 knots.
So the vessel is primarily used for...
We work strictly for maintenance dredging of the federal channels that enter Baltimore Harbor. Congress says, okay, this channel needs to be 50 feet deep and 700 foot wide. Baltimore District Corps of Engineers, it's your job to ensure that's maintained that way. Every other year, each of our channels gets...
Today is the last day of Fleet Week here in Charm City. Wonderful, wonderful weekend, viewing all of the ships. We have a few more ships to check out, and we are definitely going to check them out as soon as I get finished this Rita's ice cream. You know what's up. This is the USS Torsk submarine. I'm pretty sure, or I hope I'm pronouncing it the right way. And I am about to go on board. Hopefully there's somebody there to inform us about the submarine. Anyway. All right, here we go. A little bit out of breath because this is about to close in a couple of minutes. So I had to hurry up and get on board to do my tour. Right. We're going in the inside. Going down, you have to walk down backwards.
Attention. To ensure your safety, please turn and face all ladders. Adults should go down ladders before operation and have a safe distance.
These are the torpedoes. Ooh.
So the Torque was launched in September 1944 and was active until 1968. It did two war patrols during World War II. On the last war patrol, it sank two of the last Japanese warships of the war. Later, it was used as a training vessel to train sailors on how to submerge a submarine and use all the controls you see around you. The current room that you're in right now is called the maneuvering room. The maneuvering room is where they direct electricity throughout the boat. This is a diesel electric boat. You have four large diesel engines that are connected to generators. The generators can power our batteries that are aboard the ship. We have 256 batteries, and then also the power can be used to power the electric motors that are below the deck right here that are connected.
Wow. It's a long way across. Oof. This is the inside of the Torsk submarine. Feel kind of cool in here also. Feel real nice. See, we had the bones had to squeeze through these little holes. It's kind of tight down in here. Woo. Okay. Yeah, I had to run to get on this because it closed at 4:30. So, well worth the run. Going through. Here we go. Yeah. Whew. That was rough. All right. Look at that old typewriter right there. Must be somebody's office. Here on the submarine. Okay, what do we have in here? It has to be in shape to squeeze and bend and all of that on these submarines. And this is where they slept. What's this over here? Oh, that's the toiletries. Of course, if you are from Charm City, you already know this is the famous constellation, most notably famous for chasing down slave ships back in the day that were engaged in illegal slave trading, transporting slaves to the Americas, and the constellation chased them down, seized the ship, and freed the slaves. Okay, this ship here is the Marionette ship. Hope I'm saying it right. We'll find out a lot more about it when we get on board. Wow, this is a huge, I'm almost sure this is some type of battleship. We'll see. As you see, it is a long line. People are waiting to get on the Marionette, and I'm excited as well. So, a little bit more, we're almost there. So this is the USS Marionette. This is where the helicopters land.
You're on board an LCS, which is a littoral combat ship. LCS 25 is this particular ship, the USS Marionette. Marionette is named after the city of Wisconsin, Marinette, where we build all of these platform ships. Not all the Navy ships, just this particular LCS brand. We've got 7 of them, and they all are stationed down in Mayport, Florida. Mayport is just pretty much a small area right there in Jacksonville, Florida. We house 2 big bases down there, Navy base Mayport with mostly ships and a few helos. And then we have the Naval Air Station Jacksonville on the other side of the city that takes care of mostly all aircraft. Anything that flies is over that way. The littoral combat ship Marionette, like I said, was built and commissioned right there in Marinette. It sails around through the Great Lakes, through the rivers of Canada, up around Maine, and returns to home port or its new home of Florida. This is the newest ship to the entire Navy, not just the LCS world, but the entire Navy. So it's still clean, so let's keep it that way, please. Commissioned September of 2023. So the next one up will be LCS 27. All the odd numbers belong to Mayport. The even ones go west coast to San Diego. Next one will be the Nantucket. So for the Nantuckets.
Ooh, look at that cannon there. This is a serious ship. Wow. Wow. This is a huge ship. Wonderful tour. The 2-hour wait was definitely worth it. We get the opportunity to see how our women and men serve on these great battleships. This is the USS Marionette, and it was only commissioned in 2023. Brand new vessel. Wow. You see the little small boat right there? up there. Okay, this is a small boat. We are going to see what this boat does. YP698. Okay.
The navigator will stand back here next to the paper chart and the door chart to plot positions and give that position to the conning officer who stands here. The conning officer gives standard commands to the
Going down, going down. Going down, going down.
Yeah, so the chief is the head honcho. This is his penthouse suite. Right?
What, somebody sleep down there?
Oh, yes, sir.
They have to go down there to
Yeah,
sleep?
and the chief, the boss of the boat,
Oh, goodness
sleeps in here.
gracious.
That's his presidential suite right there behind you.
Presidential joint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where the boss lives.
I want to be the boss. Good gracious.
So
I want to be the
this-
boss.
This vessel's unique in that, so every other ship you'll see in the Navy, standard system, there's a commanding officer, and the officers are kind of the bosses on the ship. Whereas here, the enlisted are the bosses. They run the ship here, and they teach. So yeah, the man that lives in there.
Oh, wow, we can come in here?
Okay.
Okay, we can go in here? Uh-oh, this is the lounge area. This is my area, the TV area, right?
The classroom.
Oh, okay, the classroom. Oh, this is the classroom.
Alright, welcome, squeeze in. The best ACs are further down. So this one's pretty good. You gotta stand like directly in front of it.
That's his.
Don't worry, I'll move.
Yeah.
This one's pretty good. You gotta stand directly in front of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that one's right there. So, welcome. This boat was built in 1988, so the air conditioning is really working hard to provide
Chicken.
air conditioning. That's why it's a lot hotter up there. Because with all the doors opening and everything going on, so it's a lot hotter up there. The next stop you see, you'll love it. It's a lot colder. So, I am Beavis Luber, Chief Paid Up United States Navy. I am the enlisted E7, but I'm the commanding officer of the boat. So, very different dynamic on this particular boat. So, we train officers how to do their jobs. So, this is all enlisted. Right? We train the future generation of naval officers how to not be terrible ship handling. So, yeah. I've been in for 18 years. I teach exactly what I've been doing for 18 years. Seamanship, navigation, and ship handling, right? So I've worked with aircraft carriers, GDGs, Coast Guard, Marines, Army. I've done some boots on ground stuff. Well, a lot of different variables that I've had on my belt. So I got selected to come here to teach exactly what the heck I've been doing for 18 years.
I love me some Fleet Week. Pete's also.